why do you do it? What happens actually inside minds when you do sessions, individual sessions? What will happen to them?
So it's like people come to me, with their issues. They could be ranging from physical issues, like any symptom with the body or a disease that they are suffering, any pains and aches, or they could be an emotional issue that's affecting their relationships and their work, or some behavior patterns, some psychological issues as well. They are not able to change some addictions they have or behavior patterns. So these are the main reasons why people come to me.
And you are going back in time to very early things in childhood.
Yes. So the understanding, from where it comes is, it comes from Osho, an enlightened mystic, and that's how I have received it from one of his closest disciples, and it's come to me from Osho. He says our body acts as an archive of our personal unconscious mind. And so what we do is, each disease, for example, if you have any symptom, any disease in your life, is like an uncommunicated message from your unconscious mind, and it reveals through body symptoms, it reveals through emotions, and through your dreams. So it's like locating that in the body, and there's always a psycho-emotional core memory, where energy has not been expressed the way it was, and it's usually the first 7 years of your life, first 10 years of your lives, when you were more vulnerable as a child. So yes, we go back in time and we let the body talk, the body-mind talk, and receive the message. And as a result of it, once we use awareness and understanding as a bridge to go back, and once the message is received, once you have expressed those unexpressed psycho-emotional energy which was stuck there, healing happens, and as a result, harmony happens in your body, mind, soul system.
So why all things inside are psycho-emotional? There are some how to say, or really we need to feel body and also mind at the same time. Why we need that? Because
body and mind are not separate, they're together. Like our body is in our outer mind, if you want to say, and our mind is our inner body. And the soul, body, mind and soul actually are one. So if you go much deeper into it, then we can, through these sessions, track the journey of your soul, what all your soul has experienced and gone through, and heal the parts that need to be healed. So it's that.
You're also doing a lot of meditations in Pune and everywhere else. You had some groups here also in Estonia.
Yes, I do facilitate Osho meditations, and in Pune and all over the world, and in Estonia too I had that experience, as well as Osho meditative therapies, which are meditation, and they're usually ranging for about 2 hours or 3 hours every day, and the programs are from 1 week to 3 weeks they would range. And so they are meditation and therapy, so they are usually more non-communicative, they are more energy processes using different techniques, wherein you are in meditation and that meditation acts as a therapy as well. So I do that as well, and some of the groups that I do is about loving yourself, healing your life. So it's again working in a group environment with your issues. You can bring them in the group, your physical symptoms or your relationships issues, any issue with your work, anything with your life. and yourself, and also working with chakras, like energy centers in your body, and we do a lot of visualization, a lot of healing work, and a deep understanding of your bioenergy system about yourself. Also, I do a workshop on Bardo karmic past life healing, so going back even further from this life to past lives, yes.
Yeah, I was also in group, and I saw a lot of differences in what I was experiencing before in mono groups.
Yes.
We were working with colors and feelings a lot, and with past life and whatever. How
it affects this life,
how it connects, and how it's different from maybe if you compare it to what Mano is doing here in Estonia.
So this is, I would say, like he's also working with emotions in the body and expressing them. So this is quite complementary, bringing more awareness and consciousness into from where it's starting, what's causing it. And so it complements, and you can say it's one step further to really see from where it is coming. And once that's seen, then the freeing happens. Once you consciously bring your consciousness into the unconsciousness, then it's not unconscious anymore. Then it's a conscious understanding, and your awareness grows and healing happens. Yes.
Do you think that everyone who is coming into your session finally can succeed to get things into conscious mind back from back life?
My experience is about, in the first session, the first time, about 90 to 95% people do connect, and the other 7%, they connect in the second session. But healing happens, the connection with themselves is definitely there, because I use different forms of healing, like using sound as well. So simple techniques, simple methods. So when they make these sounds and chanting, so they do connect with themselves, and going to the past sometimes, back. And if it's not in the first, for the last 5%, it happens in the second session. Yes. Some people need a little more care.
Talk about a little bit about the feelings inside, emotions inside body. If they are down there, unconscious, very deep, very long time, and there is anger or sadness or whatever, what actually happens to the body if they are just buried down there?
So any emotion is like energy in motion, energy in motion. So if this energy, this is your life energy, right? And if that energy is not expressed and buried in the unconscious for a long time, so the basic emotion is fear. Yes, there's fear is the basic. That fear is covered, and then anger, like anger is active fear, and sadness is inactive anger. So what happens if they're buried in your body for a long time? They create like an energetic cyst, if you want to say, they accumulate. And the extreme example of it is cancer, the tumors. Tumors are what? They are a growth containing unexpressed emotions for a long time. So the extreme end of it, effect of it on the body could be cancer. So that's what happens. They create these cysts, which causes diseases.
Can body become in panic or also in out of control?
It can show in different ways for different people, depending upon what their psycho-emotional template is, if you want to say. So for For some, it would be, in a way of panic attacks, epileptic, any kind of symptom it can give. For some people, it would be relationship problems. It would not affect the body so much in a way. If they are a more expressive type, it could be like, they will not have stable relationships. So it shows itself in different ways, but it will show.